Mic check exclusive. We got Big Fletch. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm chilling. How you doing?
Cool, cool. So,
Yeah.
how long have you been out?
How long have I been out doing rap, or how long have I just
Yeah,
doing?
been
Oh,
rapping.
I've been
Yeah.
rapping since I was 12 years old. I grew up in Mason City, Illinois, a real small farm town, so I didn't go over too well where I grew up.
Okay. What audience are you trying to reach?
Man, I was trying to reach everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, when you're not doing music, what are you doing?
I'm an engineer at a granite shop out in Chesterfield. I won't give out their name just in case they don't like what my music's doing or whatever. I gotta keep it all political because I have a daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right,
yeah, I gotta keep my music and my gig, my day job separate.
right,
So,
right.
yeah,
What inspires you the most?
God, uh, I'm a Christian, so life inspires me. You know, I try to write about my life and my experiences, and I just kind of put it all out there. You know, and now that I have a daughter, I have to be more conscious of exactly what I say. You know, like I can't speak on certain situations that I'm going through right now, but yeah.
Are there any artists in St. Louis that you want to collaborate with?
I have collaborated with a lot of artists in St. Louis. I mean, I heard of Jah Davis, DJ Crucial, Nato Khalif, The Committee, Frozen Food, Section, F5 Records. DJ Urban One's a homie of mine. He used to have a label called 40 Till 5 Records, but that kind of all dissolved. Um, Sir Lesson and from 40 Till 5 Records and Spark Wanda from the Elements and Just in Time from the Trees. They all made a group called the 12-6 Movement, and then 40 Till 5 just kind of, fell apart. So
Who are your musical role models?
there's so many. I mean, the first musical influence on me was the Beatles, and then from there it was like my brother was a big influence on me because my brother's a guitarist, so he just kind of like fed me different things, and I started out really as a drummer was the first instrument that I started playing, and that's really the one that I played the most, and then I started rapping shortly after that, and I started rapping in churches and whatnots. But so my musical interests are varied.
So, are you a gospel rapper?
No,
No.
no, I am not a quote unquote Christian rapper. I just describe myself as an MC that represents Christ.
Okay. So your music is more positive.
Yes, yes. I mean, there's been a lot of times where I've had things that negative that I wanted to say about people, and then by the grace of God, He kept me from doing that because there's been some situations with certain people that I heard them saying some things about me or whatever, and you know I just kind of let those things go, and some of those people are doing quite well now. So, and I've congratulate. I'm a congratulator, not a hater. I'll congratulate you on your success no matter what has been said in the past.
Who would you compare yourself to the most?
That's interesting. That's a good question. My influences rap wise would probably be uh, the most like probably KRS-One. A lot of Biggie, a lot of Notorious B.I.G., but I love Pac too. And what I love about Pac is he. I see rappers and MCs as being like two separate things, and like to me, Pac was more of a rap artist, and Biggie was more like an MC. Like Pac could say anything and change his voice and his tone, and he rapped in so many different styles. And Biggie was more conceptual and more like crafty with the art of MCing. Both of them were a huge influence on me. Wu Tang Clan, Guru from Gangstar, um, Ice Cube. I mean, I could just go on and on.
How far do you want your music to go?
As far as God wants to take it. I mean, now I'm strictly doing this for my daughter, and so with that, I want to give her everything that God wants to give her. So it's all in His hands. I mean, I'm perfectly fine just doing what I've been doing, having a day job, and grinding and doing music on the side. Because for me, it's about the love. It's not about money. It never has been. So I'm cool where I'm at.
What kind of music do you listen to when you're not recording?
I listen to a lot of blues right now. My brother's a blues guitarist. He really got me into blues. I've gotten into country, like old country more, like Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson, stuff like that. I've started listening more to current rap recently, like in the last year or so. Uh, Things are so bad in rap music right now, as far as I'm concerned. It's hard for me to listen to the radio. Like Jay-Z is a bored old man. It's hard for me to listen to his new stuff, so. And nobody else wants to say it, but I'll say it, Jigga, man, you fell off big time. So it's time to step up.
Oh man, what is the hardest and easiest part about performing for you?
There isn't really a hard part for me in performing anymore. It used to be, I used to trip off of African Americans that wouldn't get into my stuff.
Hmm.
I used to trip off of Caucasians not getting into my stuff. But now I had a CD release party for Beats the Rhymes of Blueberry Hill several years ago, and there, that's when it started to really just change for me. Like there was a section of African American people over here that just the whole other place was down. African Americans, Caucasians over here, but there's one section that wasn't getting into my shit, so I like kept going over there and trying to get them involved. And like after a while, I'm just like it was almost funny to me. I'm like, okay, everybody else around here is into it. You're not. That's cool. It's whatever.
So, what is your opinion on white rappers and black rappers not collaborating?
Well, there's a lot of racial tension in St. Louis still. I mean, that's just a known fact. I think. I used to date a lot of African American females, and I'm from a small town, so like I came here not knowing anything about the racial tension or anything else. So it was weird to me, like when I went to a predominantly black movie theater with her, and everyone was looking at me funny. And then there's another black girl I dated that we went to the Red Sea. It's not there anymore. They used to do rap shows, and we were just chilling, and some other black girl was giving her just crazy looks, and like it was weird. But as far as the collaboration between the two, I pray that there's more, because I mean there just needs to be more, and there's just no reason why not in my mind.
Okay. Why did you choose music as a way to express yourself?
I grew up around music. Like my mom uh, played piano. Both my sisters played piano, and my brother played guitar. I wound up playing drums. It was just always around me. It's just, there was always music on. And my mom's a devout Christian, so the Christian influence in music was always there. I didn't like rap because I didn't understand it at first. And the first time I started liking rap was when I heard Christian rap, because I heard a positive message in Christian rap.
What do you think about Christian rap
It's
compared
cool.
to other rap?
It's cool, like I don't listen to a whole lot of it now. I'm actually headed to Nashville beginning part of January, the first weekend in January, to help record a guy that I work with named Jabori. I won't give his rap name because we got to be all political. But anyways, plus he's doing the Christian thing, so I don't want to mess anything up for him. But my good friend Pastor Mercedes Roach has always loved producing. He's gonna produce him, and he's going with me, and I'm just kind of there to help, like engineer sessions and whatnots, and do what I can do to help.
So you're an engineer too, music engineer?
Yeah. I studied that in college. I studied religion in college. I studied a lot of things. I studied music in college. I changed my major like several times. And
How long have you been a music engineer?
oh man, 15 years or so. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's just letting the people know what all you can do. Do you freestyle at all?
Oh yeah, man. I
Mic check
just
exclusive. Let's get some bars.
I'm not really feeling it right now. See, and that's the thing. Like we're talking, we're interviewing. Like you gotta feel a freestyle. You know what I mean? I'm not like feeling it right now. You know what I'm
Got something
saying?
written for us?
Uh, all right. Let me just come off the top for you real quick and try to do it the best I can. I'm sitting here just doing an interview, trying to tell you what I do. Big Fletch been rhyming since age 12 and scorched cats with lyrical hell. I should have been stopped way back in the day, but yo, this kid don't play. Is that cool?
It's cool. It's cool. So what's next for you?
Man, just just following what God puts in front of me. I mean, first and foremost, the most important thing in my life is my daughter. So right now I gotta do the day gig and make sure that she's getting the money she needs, and I have a nice place for her to come stay with me, and do the important things that she needs in her life, and then you know just follow God's plan for me. That's I'm just listening, just trying to
Cool.
listen to God.
Can you give us some social media shout outs of your sites that you're on?
Yeah, Twitter's Big Fletch 78. Facebook is you can get me at my personal one is Fletch of the Rhyme Commission, and then there's a Big Fletch page as well on the artist page. If you Google Big Fletch, you'll find all kinds of stuff on me. I'm usually at the top.
Do you
So
have a mixtape coming out soon or
I got
album?
an album I'm finishing called The Perfect Blend. It's almost done, but just with all the stuff that's been going on in my personal life, it had to get put on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? So
What month will it be released, you think?
I'm thinking February, probably at Fubar, because Fubar is about the only place that'll let me do shows in St. Louis right now, which is kind of fucked up because I know somebody that runs a place. But again, like I don't let the negativity get to me.
Yeah, St. Louis can be biased on its venues for sure.
Yeah, and I know my own opinion on myself and my career in St. Louis is that some people fear the white rapper. And that's just my opinion. I could
Why you think that?
just because the white rappers that I know in St. Louis have extreme insecurities, and I don't. I've always just been like, this is who I am. Love me or hate me, like Jay said. Love me or leave me alone. Like I am who I am, and I'm not ashamed of it. So, but a lot of white rappers are scared. They're just scared to put themselves out there, and I never have been. So I think I get backlash from that side of the scene, and then I get the certain backlash from the black side of the scene, uh, because I am white, you know.
Hmm.
But I don't trip, man. I just don't let it get to me.
So how does it like make you feel like if somebody is biased before they even listen to your music, they prejudge you? Like how does that make you feel?
I used to, get to me a little bit, but it doesn't anymore. There was a black guy down in the Loop one time way back in the day and I was trying to give him a mixtape, and he's like, "I don't listen to white rappers." I'm like,
Outright like that?
yeah, yeah, just like that, man. He's like, I don't do that. I'm like, okay. And then DJ Crucial, he's a white producer, and I was talking to him on the phone one day. He's a good friend of mine, and he said something similar. Like somebody called him up, and they're like, I don't know if you've ever heard Crucial, but he's got a real soft voice. He's real meek and mild, and you would never like peg him for being a rap producer, So somebody called him and they were asking for DJ Crucial, and the guy on the phone was like, DJ Crucial's a black guy, and he's like, no, I'm DJ Crucial, man.
Yeah.
And the guy got mad and hung up on him or whatever.
Yeah, like, my opinion on that is like um in the industry you have white managers, the record labels are owned by white people.
Yeah, yeah,
A lot
yeah,
of producers and engineers are white too
yeah,
in hip hop. So
yeah,
now that you're seeing a influx of white rappers, I mean, the ones who didn't see it coming, well, those were the facilitators in the beginning. So that's just the name of the game. So if you're good, then you're good.
yeah. I
You
mean,
gotta express it.
I studied a lot of music history in college too, and like my perspective on why certain groups of black people hold on to it so tightly and so dearly is because every other genre that they started has been stolen from them.
Mm,
So like I get that. So that's one of the reasons why I don't get offended. You know what I mean?
right.
Because it's like I can't. I don't know what it's like to be you. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Just like you don't know what it's like to be me. So I like if someone's gonna get bitter or whatever with me, it's like, okay.
Yeah, I
Whatever.
look at it from more of a broad standpoint of
Yeah.
it's not the artist that gets themselves big. It's the corporation and entities
Mhm.
behind it that do that. Like,
Yeah.
what's your thoughts on Justin Timberlake and what's his name? What's the other guy's name? I can't think of his name
The
right now.
young one?
Huh?
The young one?
No. What's your thoughts on
Robin Thicke.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just cut that.
I haven't listened to a lot of modern music. I like what I heard of Alan Thicke. Justin Timberlake, I've always kind of liked and everything. That whole thing with Janet Jackson, the Super Bowl, was kind of strange. That's all I'll say. That was kind of strange, but I think that pissed a lot of people off. But no, I think Justin Timberlake is really talented, man. Really, really
But
talented.
they're saying he's like the new soul R&B sound, and a lot of people are feeling different ways behind it because you have, Miguel, and you have other R&B singers that are black, but they don't push black R&B
Right.
singers who can actually
Right.
vocally sing. They push
Yeah.
Trey Songz, who we
The
all know
same-
is not a vocalist.
Yeah. We have a black president, an African American president, but there's still a lot of work to be done in this country. I mean, that's just all there is to it. The racial lines are, it's time for people to let go. Let go of the past and just everybody move forward. But when you have generation after generation after generation being raised to think a certain way towards another race, it kind of fucks everything up. So when you have that many years of that going on, it's just going to take time. And I think there's a lot of people like myself that want change like right now, but having Obama in office was a great step in the right direction.
Cool. Well, shout out Mike Check one time for us.
Hey, what up? This is Big Fletch on Mic Check. It's been my pleasure to hang out with y'all. Maybe some of you that didn't know me will know me a little better. And maybe some of y'all will stop hating on my music. And if you don't, it's whatever. I know I'm dope. Peace.